You are going to score 10-12 out of 1097 in COMPXM, and this is what you are going to do exactly to get to that level. Hi, hope you are fine wherever you are, and you are ready for this great achievement. If you need help, kindly contact us via the email provided on the video description. I bet we should get started. Research and development. Our first product is AFT, a core product. Customers here are more concerned about the price of a product. Therefore, we will make small adjustments on its performance and size. For that case, we are increasing AFT's performance to 10.2 and reducing its size to 9.8 while maintaining a reliability of 22,000. We are going for highest reliability since we are using a differentiation strategy. So why and how are we making these changes this way? 20% of customers in the core market segment are overwhelmingly concerned about the age of 2.0. Therefore, while revising the product, ensure the age is closer to 2.0. On the other hand, 18% are looking for products with reliability of between 16,000 and 22,000. Finally, ideal position is a factor of consideration for 16% of the customers. Having all this information included on the product while revising it is necessary for high sales in the core segment. Our second product is Able, sold in the nano market segment. The goal is always to increase performance and reduce the size. Therefore, we are increasing Able's performance to 12.9 and reducing its size to 5.2. So, why are we doing this? Let us check customer buying criteria. As you can see, in the nano market segment, ideal position is the most important thing. 35% of customers in the nano market segment are concerned about the ideal position. Therefore, extreme revision is necessary each round for nano products to be placed in the ideal spot where customers in that market segment want it to be. Ideal position can be altered in the research and development section. Other customer buying criteria that can be controlled in the R&D department include age and reliability. In that segment, an age of 1 year is preferred. Getting exactly 1 year is a daunting task. However, any age between 0.5 and 1.5 years is just good. Finally, the reliability you select depends mostly on the strategy that you follow. For us, we usually go for broad differentiation. Therefore, we considered 24,000, which is the maximum required. For Acre, an elite product, we are changing its performance to 15 and reducing its size to 7.2. For this product, we are maintaining the same reliability of 26,000. These decisions are based on the customer buying criteria. For instance, customers need products with an age of 0.0. 34% of customers view an age of 0.0 as the most important thing for products in the elite market segment. Just like in the nano market segment, to attain an age of 0.0 is nearly impossible. However, anything between 0.0 and 1.0 works just fine. Besides that, you need to revise the product each year to make it younger and have the required ideal position. Adam is a thrift segment product. Customers here are conservative and they are not looking for newer features. Rather, they prefer proven products. Therefore, we are making little changes, thus we are increasing its performance to 7.5 and reducing its size to 12.5 while maintaining reliability at 20,000. For the thrift market segment, reliability is the most important thing. Customers need a reliability of between 14,000 and 20,000. This is important for 20% of the customers. On the other hand, 15% of customers consider ideal positions to be their area of preference. While making the decision for the ideal position, make sure you check the ideal age, since 10% of customers require the product to have an age of 3 years. In the balanced scorecard, there are 5 points up for grabs in each round for product count. To get the full marks, you will need to have as many newer products as possible early in the game. Besides that, with many new products, you will increase your market share and profit in the future. That is why we are introducing 3 new products now. Since we are Company Andrew, ensure each product name starts with an A. Let's introduce our newer product in the nano market segment. We can give it performance of 13.9, size of 4.2, and reliability of 24,000. The goal is to have at least 2 products in the top tier market segment like Nano and Elite. The beauty of many products in a given segment is that it not only assists in increasing market share but also makes it easier to have high accessibility. High accessibility is a source of competitive advantage. We can also introduce a newer product in the elite market segment. We are giving it performance of 16, size of 6.2, and reliability of 26,000. Our last product to introduce will be a crossover product, meaning that it will sell in more than one market segment. Let us give it a performance of 14.7, size of 5.3, and reliability of 25,000. We are not yet done. Now let us check the revision dates of these products. As you can see, they are coming out as late as October. That means we will have less than 3 months to sell the newer versions. In short, we are not going to get decent sales and good profits. We need to make adjustments so that these products can come out latest by September. The only option we have is Total Quality Management (TQM). TQM not only reduces R&D cycle time but also reduces material and labor cost as well as increases demand. We will spend $1,500 on each strategy. Okay, let's see how R&D has changed so far. As you can see, our product will come at least before September. We will have 3 months of selling. This is enough time to make decent sales and profit. Now what happens when we go to COMPXM Round 2, COMPXM Round 3 and Round 4? Same principle applies, just ensure customers are getting smaller sensors with high performance in each segment. Besides that, ensure other factors such as reliability and age match what customers need. Sometimes, it mostly depends on the type of strategy that you follow. If you choose to go for broad differentiation, similar to what we have here, then giving the best available is not an option. Marketing. In the marketing section, we are mostly concerned about how to price the products depending on the customer's requirements in different segments. Besides, we are also concerned about how to budget for promotion and sales. Finally, based on our marketing and pricing strategy, we have to forecast the number of each product we are likely to sell. Usually when it comes to thrift and core products, we have to make major adjustments in price since the segments are extremely competitive. Customers are also ready to forego additional features for a cheaper price. For promotion and sales, we usually spend $2,000 for all the products. For a core product, we have to reduce the price to $30 from $32 if we have to be competitive. As you can see from the report, most companies are charging less than $30. Similarly, for thrift we have to lower the price by a great margin. Since in the previous round we charged $26 per unit while competitors were charging less than $20. That's the reason we are lowering the price to $20.50 per unit. The most challenging section when it comes to marketing is forecasting. In this case, we have projected to sell 1815 of core product aft, 900 units of nano product able, 890 of elite product acre, and finally 1889 of thrift product Adam. I know you are confused on how we came up with forecasting numbers for each product. Don't worry, because we have got you covered. Kindly check the video description to get the link to our forecasting video. When you start handling COMPXM Round 2, Round 3 and 4, just ensure that you get the forecasting right. That is the most challenging thing in COMPXM. If you fail to have the right forecasting, the chances of incurring high inventory and recurrent cost is very high. You don't need to be in a situation where you have more than 500 inventory at hand per product. This will not only slow down your profit, but will also risk a huge emergency loan. Production. In the production department, you will assign the amount of units to be produced per each product. You will also decide whether to increase capacity and automation or reduce. When making a production schedule decision, make sure you take note of the inventory at hand. Usually, we aim to sell more than what we have projected. Therefore, whatever we projected, we will add some units before subtracting inventory at hand to arrive at the production schedule. For aft, a core product, we are producing 2050. Able a nano product, we are producing 890 units. Acre is an elite product, we are producing 910 units. Adam a thrift segment product, we are only producing 1296. We are producing less units for thrift segment products since we have a huge inventory. We are not producing any units for the 3 new products we have just introduced, that is Alex, Able and Ajax, because they are not yet ready for market. We have also not yet established capacity and automation for them. Since customers in the thrift market segment require lower prices as we progress from one round to the next, it would be difficult to manage their price requirement unless we make changes on our production. That is the reason why we are increasing the automation of thrift product Adam to 10.0. This will assist in cutting down labor costs. For Acre and Able, Elite and Nano products respectively, we increased their automation to 5.0. For After Core product, we are increasing automation to 7.0. Similar to the thrift segment, core market segment customers are also looking forward to cheaper prices in future. For the new products that we have introduced, it is important to ensure you have enough capacity with decent automation for production. That is why we have ordered 330 capacity and 5.0 automation for each. In the production department, the most important thing is for you to understand how inventory affects your production schedule. With an optimistic approach, usually what you forecast to sell should be less than what you have ordered to be produced. So where does the inventory go? Usually, inventory is subtracted from what you have decided to produce. For instance, if you forecasted to sell 500, you can produce about 600, because the market cut turns to be in your favor more than how you have projected it. Now, if you have an inventory at hand of about 50, you need to subtract that from 600, so at the end you need to produce just 550. Human resource. This is the easiest section to make a decision for in Capsim and COMPXM. Usually we offer a maximum recruitment budget of 5,000. On the other hand, we also offered a maximum of 80 hours for training. The main purpose of the human resource is to maximize productivity. This not only ensures you lower turnover rate but also reduces your cost of production. This is so since experienced employees make less errors and produce quality products. Finance. Before making a COMPXM finance decision, it is important to check a balanced scorecard. Usually, 2 metrics stand out. That is days of working capital and leverage. These metrics are controlled in the finance department. Whenever you make a decision in the finance section, let it maximize the points you get in days of working capital and leverage. We also do not want to dilute our equity, since we want to maximize our share price. That is the reason why we are not issuing stock. Rather, we are only financing using borrowing and long-term debt. Based on these changes, you can see we are getting full marks in days of working capital and leverage. And the total points gained has also increased to 65. That is a good start for us to achieve our goal of attaining 1012 plus out of 1097 points. What happens when we go to COMPXM round 2? Just ensure your ending cash balance is healthy. Not too much or too little. Because there is no benefit of keeping huge loans that are not utilized in the company. We will be incurring interest for no good reason. Hope this video has been helpful and you are getting nearly the same figures as we. This is your first step toward the highest point in COMPXM. I bet you will score more than 1012 plus out of 1097 and at least 99% from your decisions. If you need help with Capsim COMPXM board queries, questions and answers, we have you covered too. Kindly contact us and we will try as much as possible to be of great help to you. In general, if you need help in Capsim, COMPXM or Capsim Global DNA, we are here for you. Kindly email us. Apart from that, please subscribe to our channel. We grow this community together.